We have not determined the cause of past failures. Moron! This time I shall reign triumphant!
Hi guys, today what we're doing is a PlayStation PSX and we're going to install this mod chip, MM2 POW. MM2 POW. Hoarders is on TV and it's one of the worst hoarders I've seen with the dead animals. So if you hear background sound, it's that. Okay, let's get going on this. Okay, so this PlayStation is a 7052. 7052 or 7502, and it is actually a 7000 series. So I've taken the screws out, so take all the Phillips screws out and just lift the lid. Ta-da! Lid. Put the lid to one side. Now what you have to do is take out the wires, the ribbon cables and everything else. So first let's take off these wires.
This used to go in that bedroom. Oh, this looks like CDs and books. Can you put it, they're brand new and I would like to read them.
Okay, unplug the two CD drive wires and then that should lift straight out. Lift that straight out, put that aside safely. Then you need to undo the power wires from here. Also take out this little ribbon here. Clip them side to side, get it out. Unclip it from the clip here. And done. Next, unscrew the screws. Okay, so we've undone all the screws and give this a little wiggle from each side. And this should just lift out. There we go. And now we come down to the board. I'm not too sure if we're going to remove this plate, but we might have to. There's a few more screws come up, so let's take these screws out. Okay, so just take the screws out. Obviously undo them first. And then remove the circuit board. Okay, the circuit board's out, so we're not going to need the base. Get rid of the base and give it a quick clean if you need to, because as you can see this one's filthy. Okay, next we have to take this plate off, so let's give it a quick clean with some isoprop. Put it around there. Now when you have to desolder, you're going to have to add solder, otherwise that's not going to go nowhere. Look at the dirt. Filthy board. Let's go. Get your soldering iron out. And off.
I'm so sorry that they died. I wish I'd taken them out of the house and buried them so that they'd have a decent burial.
Oh my god, it's going to bury the doggies. Right, more heat on there. Next one here. And then it should be off.
I don't want to see you digging through a thing full of lids and saying, well, what if I need one of these? Because I was frustrated.
Come on, what do you really feel right now?
It's my life's here to do. And I want to be able to not come home and see all the clutter and all that.
The couple needs rebuilding. I don't know if
Hey.
they have the resources to really
So,
do that.
that's that off.
1.5 days to keep
Now we need to do a little bit of clean up on this. So the best way to do this is put some flux on it and resolder them off. Let's do that now. 2 seconds. Right then, quick clean up on the board where the worst ones are.
time to practice being a little impulsive. Okay. Here I am at the end of the first.
Okay then, so that's all cleared up. Now we've just got to scrub the board down and get that clean so we can solder to it.
Dad,
Doesn't change.
Okay.
That I got yesterday with you saying I would leave. It's like telling someone who's ill, if you don't change, I will leave you.
Right then, everything's clean and should be easier to solder because look how small the points are. Okay, so I've found the guide online to install this, and the pins have to go in order on this particular board. Now, if you look on the back of your board, you'll see a PU number. This is PU22, that's in here, PU22. If you look up install the MM3 chip on the PU22, you'll find, or should find, the guide, or have a look in the description. And so I marked for you guys which one. So this is number 1, 2 is missing, 3 is this one here, 4 is over here, 5 is this one where the little black dot is, 5, 6 is this one, 7 is, which one's 7? This one up here, and 8 is this one over here. So as you can see, I've fluxed them all, and now I'm going to solder them. So the phone's going to go back at a distance, but we'll do a couple, and then I'll start installing the wires. But what we're going to do first is just tap them with a bit of solder. Right, I've got my magnifying glass. Going to need a magnifying glass probably for this. Let's quickly do these.
But he was refused entry. Just hours after buying the ticket, Blair showed up at a friend's home in a panic.
Right, I'm going to have to get the chip ready now. There you go. So all of those are done. Now, it might be, oh, that's successful, but the iron, it's one of these cheap Maplin ones from the UK, and I've got it set to about orange or 300, so about 360 roughly, but you can't tell on these because they're pretty cheap. So 360 on this iron. The iron tip's quite good. As you can see, it's not ridiculously hot, but it is a nice silver tip. Also, it's a new iron. I only just got this yesterday because the old one burned out. Really. Okay, so we've got the MM3 chip. Now, these chips are silly small. As you can tell by the Sharpie pen, it's not much bigger than the S on the Sharpie. It's better if you get a pair of tweezers for these. Now, the recommended is that you bend the legs out. Okay, when you bend the legs straight on both sides. Oh, there we go. That's it. Bend them straight. Push them down a bit. So you go to this chip, I think. Right, next thing to do now is to put the Kenya wire on there. Now, this wire is really thin and it's single core wire. Work out where each one's got to go. This is your dot here on the chip, and then it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You'll see it on the guide when I put the thing down there. Okay, next get the chip ready for soldering, so flux it up. Just flow some solder onto it. Right, so the solder's flowed onto that now. No bridge gaps, hopefully. Putting the flux on it really helps. Now this stuff, I've cut to length. Just about the size of a pen, I reckon. And touch this on the soldering iron, it should break a point. That's it. And now you should be able to flow them directly onto the solder chips, but it's not working. There you go. That one's on. That was harder to do than I thought it was going to be. Probably need to strip these off, so I'll do that first. Okay, so I've stripped them. It's really easy to strip this, just using a nail if you've got a bit of a nail. Oh, for fuck's sake. As you can see, I'm having some difficulty with this. Right, after that mega struggle, my wire spider is now done. Now I've just got to connect those parts to the dots. I'll do that off camera and then we'll come back later. Okay, it's been a bit of a struggle to get these on here, but we're going for the last one now. So, tin tip wire, flux the wire, prepare the solder point with a bit of solder. Melt solder. Okay, just a little bit more. Okay, take 2. Right, heat the pad, tin it, get it ready, pop wire on, reheat the solder pad. God, why is it when you go to show somebody something, it always bricks up, man? Right then, that's on there, not great, but there again, always fucking typical, isn't it? Tried to show something and it messes up, and the phone's all off angle, it's probably all going to be on the side now, and great. Anyway, so, once you've done that, use your magnifying glass to make sure nothing's touching. That's done. Okay, let's have a closer look at this. Okay, so you've got wire 1, 2's missing, 3 and 4, and then it starts at the bottom, 5, 6, 7 and 8. And they all go around to the different solder points. If you can see this, there. Got solder points there, or said one up there. One I've just done. That one doesn't look too good on number 7 or whichever. And this one here. But it's not too bad. That one was a pain in the ass to solder, this one is. But as you see, it's just missed the little diode or whatever it is. Loops this one round and up over to there. Where are we? It's amazing how small this is. This one I've just done a long wire, but it's not touching anything, I don't think. I'll take a picture of that just to make double sure. Okay, so that should be done. Now we've just got to get it back in the board. So I'm just going to use some electrical tape and cover that chip. Hopefully it will fit. Okay, now I've black taped the wires down. It's kind of a semi-neat job. Be better with hot glue or something, but yeah, tape will do, I suppose. They're not wobbling about and they're not going to ever move really in there. I'm going to put the plate on now, back on there, the plate. Hopefully it'll all fit. Okay, let's go for the soldering of this thing. Okay, first joint's on. Right, I've had to give it a quick bend about to try and get it in, and what I'm going to do is not solder this exactly down, and hopefully it will all fit back in. Get tons of smoke. Don't breathe the smoke when you're doing this. There you go, that's better. Now hopefully that's done, and hopefully everything will flip back down into the case. So let's find out. Moment of truth now. I turn the soldering oil. There you go. That looks good. I think it was there. There. Right then, push this on. That looks like it's going to go back down. That was a bit lucky, wasn't it? Let's get the rest of the screws in, see what it does. Right, all the screws are back in. Let's connect the power. Now, the only way you know it's chipped is little orange wires here, and that's about it. So, let's put MM3 chip. Retro Grandad 2017. Okay, now for the test, and it seems to be working. Now it's NTSC, so you have to get a fully wired RGB cable for it. Luckily I got one. Can't really see it there, but it's actually an official PlayStation one. Okay, so you can see it's fully working there. Yep. And if you're wondering what the game is, oh, brilliant shot. Akugiji's Showtime, Japanese version. PSX. ESC burnt with image burn. So yeah, seems to work. Brilliant, so the shipping worked and a successful one. Okay, thanks for watching this, and I'll see you all again next time.